Welcome back to another episode of Quick Tip Tuesdays. Today I'll be talking to you about my process when it comes to writing, recording and mixing vocals for EDM. First, let's take a listen. To begin, the lyrical content of this song is from first-person perspective of unrequited love, which is a typical topic for this style of lyrical composition. When delivering the vocals for this track, I used a full tone as I found that easier to blend harmony with later on. As a vocalist, it's always good to have a few dubs of your lines. This allows for more room for panning and different effects later on. Additionally, I created low and high harmony around the main melody as it helps build the track, especially when you are rising to a drop. Let's discuss the plugins. The first plugin is Sibilance by Waves. This is a de-esser which removes the harsh frequencies caused by the S's or T's. This is especially useful for keeping the vocal bright without boosting all those nasty frequencies. The next plugin in the chain is FabFilter Pro Q3 EQ. I'm using this to cut some of the unwanted low frequencies and then boosting the top end for a brighter vocal sound. The next plugin I used is the stock Logic Tape Delay. This just adds some more space to the vocals. A small amount of tremolo can create a wider stereo image and some subtle movement to the vocals. Logic's stock Space Designer reverb on the channel to add more space. I'm also using a send, the main large reverb on the track, to keep some consistency in the space. The flex time menu can be used to clean up the timing of certain syllables that could be slightly tighter. This call could also be reused to completely reshape the timing of the vocals. The vertical lines represent transients that can be moved. You are also able to add your own markers at any point. In this window, I have selected Flex Time and from the drop-down, selected Flex Pitch. Here, the notes sung are displayed on the piano roll. If you wanted to, you can remove the vibrato and correct the notes that may be a bit out of tune. As far as routing goes for these vocals, they're just sent to one main vocal bus, where the majority of the processing takes place. I started off with mixing the vocals quite wide in the stereo field, as I had quite a lot of tracks to work with. I later decided against this, and kept the vocals a bit straighter down the middle, whilst using a soft amount of panning on some of the harmonies and ad-libs, just to add a little width. So, in this week's episode, I showed you my process of writing, recording and mixing vocal top lines for electronic dance music. If there are any topics that you would like to see in future episodes, let us know by leaving a comment below. That's all for this week's episode of Quick Tip Tuesdays. Join us next week for more.